And so Dutty Berry here, the I Love Jamaica Telethon with reggae singer Chris Malachi. Chris, why are you here? What has the last couple of weeks been like for you? It must be a pretty interesting and surreal experience. I don't mean, I hope.
Well, you asked, why am I here? I actually got a call this morning saying, Chris, we need you on the show this evening. And of course, I just had to clear my evening
Yeah, yeah.
and be here because I understand the purpose that we're here for. You know, Jamaica really needs some donation and some love right now. And to be a part of that is just a blessing. So I made myself available.
Yeah. No, you've been doing music for quite some time, but ever since, Hurricane Melissa, you were able to really pen and put together such a song that has kind of been like the anthem of everyone's like internal conversation, and they're capturing the country's sentiment around that time with that song. How are you how are you internalizing all of that? Because on one end it is success and I'm sure you're proud of yourself, but it also is coming at a moment where so many people are left devastated. How are you negotiating your emotions?
Well, I take it as like a duty, because as Jamaicans, music is such a part of us. And in a time like now when Jamaicans are grappling to build and find ourselves again, I feel like music can be a part of that rebuilding. So how I feel is I'm just here for whatever I need to do, just trying to steward this gift as best as possible to serve who I need to serve, and whoever I may need to help with this music, I'm here to do it.
No, you performed at Grand Gala, right? Not Grand Gala, you you performed at the Reggae Boys match recently. What was that experience like?
Well, I mean, it was a very intense experience, to say the least. It's so many pieces put together for something like that to happen. But nonetheless, I was really happy to be out there to sing at such an important moment. And of course, things didn't go as I would have wanted it to go, but that's part of life, and I think it's a bigger part of what we're going through right now, just as a nation. But I think whatever the outcome of the things that we expect is always important to learn to walk through it with grace and patience and lessons. And I think us losing the match, even though we really wanted to,
Oh gosh.
really bring us closer to that. And I think that's what Jamaica need to understand right now.
What has been the reception since single being out and people are really gravitating to it? Many people using it to really document and capture their reels, showing the state of the western side of the island. And I'm pretty sure that many of them are also reaching out to you and making you know how them feel about the song. What has been some of the feedback where you get?
Well, I mean, so like I've been seeing a lot of the comments on my posts and stuff, and I've seen things like when I listen to this song, I just sit down and cry. Somebody came to me tonight actually say, hey, I'm not a person who cries, but when I listen to that song, it takes me to a place. I saw somebody say it helped them through them pregnancy. Just yesterday I had to sing it at a wedding. It seemed to be a song that is universally touching people right now. So it's a blessing. It's something more like we can't even take credit for it because like, you have to say, yo, this I just got. I did not set out for all of this to be happening.
Yeah, Chris, I hope you actually take some credit for it, because
I can't take full credit for it. I can't take full credit. I'm glad that I wrote it and everything. But of course, when you do things, you can't predict the reception. So when I see everything happening, I'm like, wow, this is amazing.
Man, somebody who gets a bus in a moment, a national moment, where so do something and because of what was going on, but the timing. And when I spoke to you earlier when we did the song association video, and you broke down exactly what your meaning's about and about the impact. It's not very much about the hype, but very much about the substance and kind of really connecting with the inner and the soul and the consciousness of people. And to see that in this moment now where more Jamaicans are opening up their eyes to your talent is a moment where you tapped into that core, that inner. That is just like a fulfillment of all of what your music was setting about. It's just that now you just have more eyes that now are like, they're going to look back now and be like, oh, he's been on this type of mission for a while now. So me I say, are you for us? I know say you've been doing your work. I just God and everything that's just a work now for more eyes. I know zoning on the talent, but you've been committing to this cause, so you have to, give yourself a little pat on the shoulder, because if the moment never resonate and connect to you, it would have passed and you would have not been having some of the success where you enjoy right now. And you're gonna see the moment and choose not for act on your conviction inside. But the fact that you did, salute for that, right? And so, right now, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. You must devastate about Reggae Boys. We know that must. Any thoughts?
Any thoughts? I mean, sometimes in our life, we go through disappointments. We hope and pray for certain things and it just don't work out the way that we want it to. But we still have to just keep the faith and just keep moving, because sometimes we just never understand what God work is, but him always working, whether through disappointments or glad days or all of these things. We just have to stay steadfast right now. So I mean, Reggae Boys lose the match. That at the least have what we're all going through right now. It's just one little notch. but all of it,
No, as an artist, like how has this moment, Hurricane Melissa and everything, like how has this really set back like the creative community in terms of probably projects that were initially planned, and maybe concert performances, how from your side of the field, how the artists them and the musician them are trying to find a way to go around this period?
Boy, I think we're all still trying to navigate it. I can't even tell you that I have a clear answer right now. But what I can say is that, we're still continuing to do our work, and sometimes when we might not have a show because some get cancelled, I feel like that is maybe an opportunity to use our platform in a different way, because as artists we have a reach, and right now we all need to be helping each other. So I think right now, if you're not on a show and all them things, which many of us don't, because so many things are happening, we can put that energy into the efforts into rebuilding Jamaica.
Alright, so big up yourself now, Chris, and all the best continued success. Yeah, man. And make sure, please, to go and book him. If you have an event, book him. Alright, that is it. Bless.
More at the Sumfest next year. Alright, blessings.
Next year, okay, so again, it's not Joe and Scatter.